but I forgive you. I give into you.
That was actually incredible. 10 minutes and then a 5-minute walk and then another 10 minutes, and I feel so good. I thought I was going to struggle, especially with a week off, but it was so good.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Kira. Welcome back to my channel. So a couple of weeks ago I was doing a little bit of self-reflection, kind of just thinking through the goals I set for myself at the beginning of this year, seeing what I've achieved, what I haven't, what I still have yet to work on, and I sort of came to the realization that my word for the year was confidence, and I am not there in the slightest. I am not feeling very confident in my mind, my knowledge at the moment. I've got major imposter syndrome going into my new job, and that's very normal for me anyway. Like, going from one job to another, it does take a little bit of time to adjust, to learn the system, to learn the team, to learn whatever specialty you're going into. But also, having been off of medicine for a year and doing surgical subspecialties, it's very weird being back on medicine, and I have to just kind of relearn everything that is definitely still in the back of my mind, but maybe just a bit further back than I would like. So I'm not feeling 100% confident at work yet, and more importantly to me, I'm not feeling at all confident in my body. So I decided to set myself a 3-week challenge, because in 3 weeks time I am going to Tenerife with my boyfriend on holiday. And over the last couple of years of having gained weight, the worst part of it is going on holiday and feeling completely insecure and then not enjoying my holiday to the greatest capacity, because I'm just worried about how I look and what others are thinking about me, and I just don't want that to be an issue anymore. Like, it's really frustrating and I'm fed up of that feeling. So I figured giving myself this 3-week timeline would be motivational and also just kickstart me back into a healthy routine, set some healthy habits for myself, and then when I get back from holiday it will continue. That's the plan, because I don't want a short-term fix. I want to really change my life and transform myself. So I've set myself some goals for the next couple of weeks, and honestly I'm just going to try my best to stick to them and document it as I go. So welcome to part 1 of transforming myself. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, then subscribe for more, and let's just get into it. Quick stop through Tesco on my way back from work this afternoon to pick up a few bits for recipes and meal preps this week. I actually have most of what I need in the fridge already, so I just picked up a few extra bits, including spinach for smoothies. I got some gluten-free bread rolls because I want to make this egg avocado salad and have it on toast. I think that'll be a really yummy high protein lunch for this week, so I obviously got some avocados for that. I also got some cottage cheese. I think adding this in will obviously add a little bit more protein as well as make it really creamy, so I think that sounds really good. And then I got some Greek yogurt, and I think lastly I just got some gluten-free pita breads, because for dinners this week I want to do like a stuffed pita situation with some kind of vegan meat substitute for protein, and I think that would be really yummy as well as satisfying. So that's everything that I got. I feel like today I've done really well in terms of starting my week off right, starting this challenge off right. I've worked out, I've done my practice questions for the day. I've all in all just felt extremely good about myself in terms of my work, my productivity, and I don't particularly have anything to do tonight, so I think I'm just going to spend the evening relaxing. Okay, eggs are boiled. I've got to say, I've never boiled eggs in my life, and it's probably one of my least favourite things to do. I find that hard-boiled eggs absolutely stink and I find it revolting, but I'm trying to increase the protein in my diet, and given that I'm a vegetarian, my options are limited. As I said, eggs are not my favorite, and in particular I don't love the texture, so I've added some red onion to add a little bit of a crunch. And then instead of using mayo, which I think is what they usually use in egg salad type things, I'm going to use a dollop of cottage cheese, and then I'll add in my avocado as well as some seasonings, salt and pepper, probably some chili as well to give it a bit of extra flavour, and hope for the best. Okay, let's do a taste test. I'm a little bit scared, not gonna lie. Oh my god, that's actually incredible. Can't taste the egg at all, which is what I was most worried about. I think I added a little bit too much chili, but it's actually really nice. And that was so easy to make. The eggs took 10 minutes, and then obviously the rest was just kind of like chopping and mixing. I would highly recommend if you want a high protein vegetarian lunch. That's gonna be so nice on toast, I've gotta say. Very impressed with myself, and happy I tried a new recipe, because I have been looking for things that are not just baked tofu. I get really bored of tofu, and when I'm trying to be healthy and add protein into my diet, it's just so difficult to stay motivated when the only thing you're eating is tofu. So I'm excited for that. Gonna pack that up ready to take with me to work tomorrow, make myself some dinner for tonight, and that will be it for me today. I will see you in the morning. Happy Tuesday. I'm actually on call today, which means I'm working from 9 till 9, and because I'm working a 12-hour day, I decided today will be my rest day. I really didn't want to force myself to get up at 5 a.m, work out and end up burnt out. I'm trying really hard to balance life and work and everything. So I have just arrived at work. I'm gonna head in. Hopefully it's a good day. It has been the busiest, most mentally and physically draining couple of days. I am fucking exhausted. I think I explained this a little bit yesterday, but basically I was on call working from 9 till 9 yesterday, and it was honestly non-stop, probably the busiest day that I've had so far working on call in this job. And although I was completely overwhelmed and just going from patient to patient all day, it was a great day. I learned so much. All of my patients were very interesting. None of them were particularly common presentations. So it was a good experience in terms of learning for me as a junior doctor. And I came away from the day feeling very satisfied and proud of myself, because I knew that I had done the best I possibly could for all of my patients. That's the reason I became a doctor. That's the feeling I strive for at the end of every day. And if I have that, I feel great. I feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose. So although I didn't get back home until 10 p.m. last night, I didn't sleep until midnight. I was exhausted. I only had one break. I managed to scoff my lunch down at 4 p.m. within 20 minutes. I was exhausted, but it was a great day. However, I had also promised my team that I would come in at 8 o'clock this morning, and I'm not really sure why I did that in hindsight, because that was a bit cruel to myself. I had to leave the house by 7:15, and I just woke up already exhausted and feeling very close to burnt out, but I suppose not quite. Usually we're allowed to go home at 4 o'clock to stay within our working hours, but again, today was non-stop. It was so busy. It was so overwhelming. I didn't have any breaks today. I think I had about 3 sips of water throughout the day. I probably peed like once, although I suppose there was nothing to come out. It was just non-stop, and there's this element of like, I don't know, imposter syndrome. I need to just be kinder to myself, and honestly, I need to stop overthinking it. I've started doing this thing where if something's playing on my mind from work, I will come home and I will have an incredibly long, hot cleansing type shower, because metaphorically and physically I just want to wash away the day, and that's what I did today. Because I'm really bad at leaving work at work. I care a lot about my patients and my job. I love my job and I just want to do the best I can, but with that comes a lot of anxiety, and I think if you don't leave your work at work, you'll just be fucking miserable. There has to be a balance. I can't perform the best I possibly can tomorrow for my patients if today I'm not rested, fed and hydrated. So I've washed away the day, I've talked about it, processed it, and now I just need to let it go. I'm going to make myself some dinner because I'm ravenous right now, dry my hair and just have a very chill evening, and probably an extremely early night. I could fall asleep right now. I'm absolutely exhausted. I haven't worked out today or yesterday, and I'm glad I didn't, because I would have just been completely burnt out. I did over 10,000 steps both today and yesterday because I've just been running around like a headless chicken. So I'm not going to be mad at myself for that. I'm still on track as long as I do 2 more runs this week, which I will. So yeah. Good morning. It is now Thursday. I've got to say, the beauty of a busy week is that it does tend to fly by, and I could not feel happier right now. So if I didn't stress enough, obviously yesterday I was absolutely exhausted and I ended up falling asleep at about 9 p.m. I woke up this morning at 5:30. I feel refreshed, rejuvenated, and honestly just ready for today. I tidied my entire room because I just had piles of stuff everywhere, and then I got my second run in of the week, which was unbelievably good. I feel like it's taken me 6 weeks, but I finally enjoy running and I couldn't be happier about it. So today was a 10-minute run, 3-minute walk, and then another 10-minute run, and honestly the whole time I was at a comfortable pace. I felt good, I wasn't out of breath, I didn't feel like I was dying, and honestly that's all I could ever want. But I feel really pleased. I feel like in the past, when I've attempted to run, I always start at an incredibly fast pace, as if I'm sprinting, when actually I'm doing endurance running. So I just needed to slow down a little bit and not feel embarrassed that I was running at a fairly slow pace. Tomorrow I have to run for 12 minutes and then 8 minutes after some walking interval, and I'm not daunted by that. And that's saying a lot, because at the beginning, when it was going from like running for 1 minute to running for 3 minutes, I found that a huge challenge, but now I'm welcoming the challenges and I'm excited about it. So that's a huge step for me, a lot of progress, and I am so excited for my running journey to carry on. So today is a normal working day. I'm supposed to be in from 9 to 5, but because I went in at 8 yesterday and then I didn't finish until after 5, I'm hoping that I get to leave at 4 today. And I love the team that I'm working with. The gastro team have a very give and take relationship. Everybody is very kind with each other and willing to cover each other if someone needs to leave early or whatever. So I have faith that I will leave on time today, depending on how many of the team are in, as well as like if all of the jobs are under control. But honestly, yesterday I was very close to being burnt out, so I feel good. I feel like I've recovered myself very well, fixed it, and I'm excited for the rest of the week, because tomorrow is Friday and then I'm going home for the weekend, so I get to see my parents, and Harry's actually coming with me, so it should be a fun weekend. But anyway, it's about 10 to 8, so I'm going to quickly finish getting ready and head into work. Okay, I actually did end up leaving on time today, so I just got back. It's about 4:30. I immediately put on my pajamas and I'm gonna get some admin stuff done from bed, and in the background I'm gonna pop on the idea review. I have actually already seen this before, but I think I must have watched it post nights or something, because all I remember is sleeping for most of it. So I'm gonna have this on in the background,
get some stuff done, and I will catch up with you tomorrow.
Happy Friday. It is literally about 5 to 8, so I need to leave imminently, but I let myself sleep in a little bit this morning, and then I just packed up all of my stuff ready to go because I'm heading straight home after work this evening, and I'm so excited. I feel like I haven't seen my parents in ages, but I'm pretty sure I saw them like 2 weeks ago. I've got a conference next Monday and Tuesday that I'm gonna go straight from home to there because it's in Brighton. So I get some extended time with my parents and I'm excited. But because I had to pack this morning, I didn't end up going for my run, and that's fine. I'm just gonna do it tomorrow, and that will be my exercise goal for the week. I feel really good. I feel like I've stayed on track this week, other than one treat meal that wasn't intended because I'm gonna be eating very good tomorrow. That was supposed to be my kind of like treat for the week, but I think one slip is absolutely fine, especially for week one, and I'm pretty impressed with how the rest of everything has gone this week. So I'm proud of myself, and I'm gonna pack up and head to work now. Sunday. As you can see, we are back home for the weekend, and Harry has also joined us, so it's been a fun-filled family time, and today is going to be no different because we are going to go punting, which we used to always take our guests punting. Anytime somebody came to visit us, we would go because it was like the only thing to do in Oxfordshire when it was sunny outside, but I haven't done it in years, so I'm excited. I think it's going to be really fun, and that's pretty much all that's on the cards for us today. We might pop into town afterwards, do a bit of shopping, grab some food, but it's going to be a nice day. It's beautiful outside, so I'm really excited. The only thing is I have not done my run today, and I don't think I'm going to, which means I'll have only done 2 runs this week, which was definitely not hitting my goal, but I think I'm just gonna have to be okay with it because I've sacrificed the run for the rest and for spending time with my family and loved ones, and I think sometimes that's just more important. So I'm gonna make myself a coffee, spend a little bit of time reading my book in the conservatory, which is just such a dream. I really miss having more than one room to live in, so when I'm back home, especially when it's sunny outside, I really take advantage of being able to spread out and do whatever I want, wherever I want, and have relaxing mornings to myself still. So that's my plan now, and then we will head out. Okay, we ended up stopping through town on the way back from punting because I needed to grab a couple of things, and as we know, I'm doing this 3 to 4 week challenge to see how much I can transform myself in terms of my mind, my body, my productivity, the way I balance my life, the way I think about things. And one of the things I found hardest since I've put on weight is shopping. I used to be an addict when it came to fashion and expressing myself through how I dress and what I wear, but ever since I put on weight, I've completely lost confidence in myself in terms of really just experimenting with fashion. I wear baggy jumpers and jeans or leggings or joggers, and that's pretty much it. But with a trip coming up to Tenerife, I obviously can't wear that because I'm gonna boil. So I needed to get a few things in terms of like shorts, t-shirts, and I also needed some jeans because although the summer weather is coming in, I don't have any jeans that fit me other than one pair of skinny jeans, which are really not very flattering. So I was on the hunt for an inexpensive pair of jeans because I do want to lose weight, and when I do lose weight, I'm gonna go on a big shopping spree and just
buy a bunch of stuff that I feel good in and comfortable in, but for the kind of bridging gap, which I've avoided for the last 2 years of just buying new clothes to fit my body as it is now, I figured I would just go and get it. But I did not find this trip enjoyable in the least bit. I really struggled, and I had to go to the changing rooms, and it's the most unflattering lighting. I just felt really shit about myself, and honestly it just made me feel a bit sad. But I did get some things, and I wanted to share that, and also just share that sentiment, because I feel like people don't talk about it enough, that like this kind of stuff does suck, especially when I used to love doing like shopping and trying things on before. So anyway, I got myself this cute bucket hat from Primark. Honestly, never really been one for bucket hats, but I kind of thought it was a vibe, so that will be great in Tenerife. I got myself a couple pairs of denim shorts, this blue kind of darker wash, which are high-waisted, fairly flattering. I like that there's some subtle rips there, but not too much. I got the exact same pair in a lighter wash denim. And then I got some t-shirts. Again, I'm just not confident enough with the tight crop top vibe that I used to love. So I got some kind of baggy tees. I got a pink one as well as a blue one. These were only £5 each, which I very much appreciate. Those will be great for like just by the pool. And then I got 2 pairs of jeans. These are the high-waisted mum jeans in black. I am going to wear these later on this week for a conference that I'm presenting at, because those don't have any rips, so I think I will get away with those. And then I got these lighter wash denim with a couple of rips in the knees, but again, more subtle, not too much. And these were really comfortable as well and fit really nicely. That is everything that I got from Primark. I also just picked up the Maybelline mascara in burgundy. I've heard loads of good things about this, that it makes brown eyes pop, so I'm gonna give it a try. And that was everything that I got. But I think I'm gonna end off this video here and get started with filming part 2 of Transforming Myself tomorrow. I think I made a good start on this, especially during the week. I really set myself some healthy habits and stuck to them, but everything kind of fell to shit as soon as I came home. I've been eating incredibly indulgently, and I'd planned for one treat meal and it became like 2.5 days of treat meals. So tomorrow we'll get back on it, and that's absolutely fine. I lived my life and I enjoyed it, but it is difficult to not be a bit disappointed. I think I did make a solid start, and tomorrow I will just get back on the horse. And I'm glad I have something to keep me accountable, and I'm sharing this journey because it's all very real and it is a challenge, and that's the whole point. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!